Hello, ladies. So I want to come up and make a quick update. Today is June 3rd, 2013, and I am currently 12 weeks and 1 day. So I told you guys I was going to give you guys an update after I would see my midwife and after I would get my ultrasound done. And I went and saw my midwife last week. Last week or the week before? The week before. And she checked me and everything seemed fine. She said my uterus is growing and everything looks great. I saw a Doppler, the fetal Doppler in the room, so I asked her, is there any way that you can probably check for the baby's heartbeat? At that point I was only 10 weeks and 3 days, and she's like, I really don't want to because we can't find it. Doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It just means, that, how would you say, it's just too hard to find it now. They're still too small. And I don't want to worry you. And so I just, I kept on saying, please, please. And she's like, okay, but promise you won't get worried if we don't find it. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. And so she went in there with a Doppler in my stomach. She's looking for it, looking for it, looking for it. She couldn't find it. At the end, she's like, well, I'm sorry I couldn't find it. I had told you that, this could happen. And so I was like, okay. She said it was normal, but when I left, I started feeling worried, and I'm like bummed out. Oh my God, they couldn't find the baby's heartbeat. I wonder if the baby's fine. I wonder if the baby's growing. I just started to think all that stuff. So she's like, don't worry, next week you have your ultrasound. You'll be able to see the baby on the ultrasound. You'll be able to know if the baby's okay. It should be okay, that, you're growing. Everything is fine. So, last Thursday, this Thursday just went by, I got my ultrasound done, and I wanted to film. My husband wanted to film while we were in there if I can share it with you guys, and not only share it with you guys, but keep it for my own, to keep it, because it's my first child with him, and his first child with me. So we wanted to keep that, part of, memory, and just, save it, and, have something to look at when the baby's grown, but when we went out, they told us no, that we couldn't film. I was bummed out. I was like, ugh, whatever. So I started doing me the ultrasound. Really, really quick, they found the baby right away. When I got the ultrasound done, I was 11 weeks and 4 days. And the baby was right on the top already of my uterus. Not on the top of my uterus, but but when you're gonna hit 12 or 13 weeks, your uterus comes out of your pelvic a little bit further up. So I guess the baby was already starting to get up there, and they found him pretty quick, or her pretty quick. They told me that the baby was about, let me see if this one says it. I think it was 4.44 centimeters or something like that. I'm not 100% sure because they did tell me. Yep, the baby was from crown rump length. He's or he or she is 4.44 centimeters. So I was measuring right on time. They told me that my due date wasn't going to change. It was going to still be December 16th. And after that, I asked them if my placenta was already formed, because I wasn't having a lot of symptoms. And to be honest, I just been feeling okay. Tired here and there, or I get these episodes where I just don't want to do anything and just want to relax, or get these really bad headaches. So they checked and they were like, yeah, your placenta is fully formed. The yolk sac is not even there anymore. And I was amazed, because a lot of women, or from what I've read online, say that it disappears anywhere from 12 to 13 weeks completely. And I was only 11 weeks and 4 days, and it was already disappeared completely. The placenta had completely taken over. So that was a good thing, because meaning the doctor was like, oh, you're going to probably start to feel a little bit better now than what you've been feeling lately or whatever. And so they measured the baby. I actually got to hear the baby's heartbeat. The first time that I had an ultrasound done was in the emergency room that I had told you guys, when I was 7 weeks and 1 day. And the technician the doctor that did my ultrasound couldn't, he didn't know how to mess with the ultrasound machine like that. So, um, he showed me the heartbeat, but he couldn't detect. Well, it wasn't that he couldn't detect. He just didn't know how to mess with it. How many beats per minute it was at that point? He said it was like 220, and I'm like, the baby would be dead with 220 heartbeats per minute, I would think. So I knew that was wrong. And he didn't know what else to say, to tell me because he wasn't sure himself. So, all I did was see it on the screen just flickering, it was just flickering around, and it was just a little tiny little thing like this, and the heartbeat was just like flickering. And then I went to my midwife, and she couldn't find the heartbeat, so I couldn't hear it neither. So when I went this time, I heard it loud and clear, and it was such a strong heartbeat. It was 175 beats per minute, so that's a really, really strong heartbeat. So I was extremely happy to hear my baby's heartbeat because I had not heard it. I had saw it, but it's not the same as you actually hearing it beat. Like, it's like, wow, there is really a heartbeat in there. And that was really nice. And my husband was really cheesy. I mean, he was in the ultrasound room with me. And he kept on smiling. And it was funny because the baby kept on moving his arms, moving its legs. And it just couldn't stay still. So it was pretty cute to see. So to let you guys know, here are my ultrasound pictures. I'm going to show you guys. They usually give only, where I went to, only 3 pictures. But since one of the technicians ripped a little bit of a picture on a side of one of the pictures, it really didn't affect the picture itself, but she gave me another picture, which is pretty cool. I'm going to try to do it as best as I can, and I apologize for my lighting. I just moved into a new place, and where I moved into, the rooms don't have like light in the ceiling. You have to buy like lamps and stuff, so the lighting is not the best, but I'm trying to make this update and get it up to you guys because I said I will, update you guys. But oh, and by the way, the paper with the picture at, they're really shiny, so they might get a glare. I'm trying to do the best I can for you not to get a glare, but there goes my little one. That's the first picture it gave me. Then this one is mine and my husband's favorite one. It's just cute. This is the second one. There it goes. My baby. And then I find this one cute too. And he likes this one. This is the one they ripped aside. This is our third picture. And last but not least, this is our fourth picture. So there it goes. Those are the pictures that were given to me. That's the baby there. So we're extremely happy. They did schedule my anatomy scan for, I think they said 7 weeks out. So I should be about 18 weeks, exactly 18 weeks when I go and get it done because they make sure it's going to be on the day that my weeks turn. So that's that. That's pretty much it. I am extremely happy. I can't fit into myself. I wish I can do a belly shot and show you guys, but I'm doing this from my phone. It's going to be probably extremely hard to do. Maybe next time. Hopefully I can record when my husband is here because he can actually grab the phone and, how would I say? He can grab the phone and record me while I'm showing you guys. But my belly has grown so much that I am amazed. For 12 weeks I'm pretty much showing. And I'm loving it. It's such a cute feeling, and I just don't know. I'm in love with my baby, knowing that my baby's doing fine and my baby's growing. I'm just ecstatic. Here where I moved at, it's a duplex, and I think I told you guys it does have a 2-bedroom. So my room is here, and the baby's room is like the room behind me, basically. And I was telling my husband that I'm just, I just can't wait to start getting things together and putting up a crib and designing the baby's room. But I mean, I can buy a crib because the crib can go both ways. It doesn't matter, I can buy a unisex crib, which they come unisex all. You're the one that make, people are the ones that make with a girl or boy or whatever. So I'm going to start buying those things little by little, and I'm going to start building the baby's nursery. And before it's completely done, I'll give you guys a tour so you guys can see how I actually built it and made it look, if it's a boy, if it's a girl. And also, I believe, if I can hold myself, I can contain myself. I had told my husband's family that we were going to do a gender reveal party, which it was going to be with a cake. And it was going to be a neutral cake on the outside. And it was going to say, is it a he or is it a she? No, is it a Mr. or is it a Miss? So the words Mr. will be in pink and Miss would be in, blue and pink. There you go. And inside the cake, once we cut, if it's blue inside, it'll be a boy. If it's pink inside, it'll be a girl. I want to do that to share with the family, so like that we all find out at the same time. But I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I am like dying to know what I'm going to have. So I can start just like doing everything I have to do, buying what I need to buy. Every time I go to the stores, I just can't stand being in the stores anymore because I don't know what I'm going to have and I can't buy stuff. So it's like, So that's that. That's pretty much it. Symptom-wise, I've been having a few headaches. I had a headache for 2 days in a row and finally gave in and took some Tylenol yesterday because it was so bad. It was like a pounding headache. And just zero motivation. Like, I would have thought, hey, I'm going to enter my second trimester soon. I should start feeling better. The placenta took over completely. No, I've been feeling so tired. It's like zero motivation. I don't want to do anything. And it's like I force myself to do stuff because I don't want my husband to think, damn, she's lazy, or, it's not that. It's more like he understands. He's like, oh, I know you're pregnant and I know that your hormones are going to, go everywhere and you're going to feel tired and you're going to feel all sorts of ways. So, he understands that, thank God. And he's very, very helpful. We moved here and he's like helped me out so much. He's been doing a lot. My sister has been coming over with her boyfriend and helping out too, so it's great. So besides that, I don't think there's anything else to tell you guys. I hope the next time I do a video, I can do a belly shot to show you guys and share with you guys. Once again, I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting is really, really bad in here. But, I needed to make an update and put it up. And I want to say thank you to all you guys that are subscribed to me. Those of you that are not, please subscribe and follow me on my journey. And this fun part of the journey, the adventurous part. And all of you guys that are waiting for your BFPs, I hope that this is the month that you guys get them. And I will be praying for each and every one of you guys. And never give up. Because just when you're on the verge to giving up, it happens. Boom. But just never give up. I've been there. I was there for a very long time, waiting and waiting and waiting. And it finally happened for me when I least expected it. It happened. Oh, and another thing was that, before I wrap it up, when I got my ultrasound done, I asked the technician from which side I had ovulated from, because I could have sworn I ovulated from my left side. The pain, everything was just on my left. And when they went and they checked, they're like, no, you ovulated from your right side. That's the first time I know ovulated from my right side, and I got pregnant. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I guess the egg quality was better on my right than my left. I guess. I don't know. So I want to share that with you guys too, because I found that pretty weird. I'm like, but I had pain on my left. And they're like, no, you ovulated from your right. So that's that. So anyways, ladies, this video is almost 14 minutes and a half long. So I will wrap it up and talk to you guys in my next video. And like I said, hope you guys get your BFPs. And those that are waiting to pee on a stick, I hope that when this week is over, all you guys get your BFPs. I'll be so excited. I'm always on YouTube looking at videos and looking out for BFPs, because it's just so exciting to watch and to see. But besides that, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.